Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun don call for stronger teamwork between security agencies to tackle money laundering and terrorist funding for Naija. He tok dis one for one training workshop wey dem organize for Abuja for frontline officers and prosecutors. The training na joint work between Naija Police Force, Naija Financial Intelligence Unit and Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption Program. The IGP wey send DIG Frank Mba to represent am tok say financial crime and terrorism na big threat to Naija security and economy. He praise government efforts so far but tok say wetin dey remain na how to enforce the laws wella.
It is with great pleasure and a deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to this important training workshop on money laundering and terrorist financing organized by the Nigerian Police Force in collaboration with the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, and the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption Program, ROLAC. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria continues to grapple with the twin threats of money laundering and terrorist financing, two complex crimes that not only weaken our economic foundations, but also tarnish our international reputation. These challenges have significantly contributed to Nigerian placement on the grey list of jurisdiction under increased monitoring by the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. This classification is a matter of national concern as it undermines investor confidence and limits access to the global financial system. To address this stress, the federal government of Nigeria has undertaken commendable steps by establishing specialized agencies such as the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, NFIU, and the National Counter-Terrorism Center, NCTC. These institutions form the backbone of our institutional response to financial crimes and terrorism. In addition to this, we have seen the enactment of critical legislation such as the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, and the Process of Crime Recovery and Management Act 2022. However, we all know that legislation without the will for effective enforcement remains inadequate. The success of our national response depends largely on our ability to translate policy into action and laws into deterrent outcomes. Despite our efforts, statistics show that money laundering and terrorist financing remain persistent and evolving threats. Even with the global frameworks like FATF and regional mechanisms such as the Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering in West Africa, we must acknowledge that more needs to be done. In furtherance of our national response, the Nigerian Sanctions Committee was established to coordinate the implementation of targeted financial sanctions on proliferation financing, aligning our national security priorities with global standards. At the Nigerian Police Force, we have continued to adapt and innovate in response to these challenges. The establishment of the Police Counter-Terrorism Unit, CTU, in 2007 marked a significant milestone in our efforts to neutralize the threat posed by terrorist groups. Following the FATF Mutual Evaluation Report, which highlighted Nigerians' poor compliance in AML measures, the Nigerian Police Force responded by establishing the AML CFT section within the Force Criminal Investigation Department, Force CID, as well as the Process of Crime section and the Terrorism Investigation Branch, TIB, the latter being developed with the support of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, to strengthen counter-terrorism investigations and forensic support. We have also intensified interagency collaboration with the Department of State Services, DSS, the NFIU, and the armed forces, amongst others, to ensure a holistic approach to confronting these national threats. Today's workshop is therefore more than just a training session. It is a platform for dialogue, synergy, and innovation. It is an opportunity to strengthen interagency coordination, to generate fresh ideas, and to develop actionable strategies that can reinforce our collective resolve in tackling money laundering and terrorist financing. I warmly welcome all participants whose presence here reflects a shared commitment to effecting meaningful change. I am confident that your active participation and the expertise of our facilitators will yield impactful outcomes. Let me once again thank the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federation, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Federal Government of Nigeria for the unwavering support to the Nigerian Police Force. I assure the government and the good people of Nigeria that the Nigerian Police Force will continue to do all within its mandate to ensure that Nigeria is removed from the FATF grey list and repositioned as a credible and responsible member of the international community.
Chairman of Police Service Commission, Ashiru Agungun, warn police officers make them no misuse their investigative power. He say make everybody dey guided by clear law and framework so the fight against money laundering go make sense.
Let us act within the law, not outside the law. I'm taking this time to warn what they call front line officers, so that you warn yourself, you advise yourself, don't misuse the power given to us investigators. Do the right thing. Because, let me use this biblical saying, the moment a judge a case, he is in the box too, he should be judge, and you should also be what stand to be judged. It's not easy to bring something. So, I feel I have to advise you. I gave these authorities another area. Ethics is the bone of anything in this world. Ethical conduct. Take another book written by Nuzem Miller. Click it. The title of the book is Investigative Ethics. You can't abuse, you can't intimidate any. Your own is everybody's yours. Do the part. Today, what worries me as Chairman Police Service Commission, how our policemen delve into land matters to the extent of using them to go and demolish people's buildings, which you have nothing. There's a difference between public wrong and private wrong. Private wrong is issue of land. Whoever has problem, go to court. Only court can decide it. You police, what you have? Advise them, go to court. Even if the lower courts pass judgment, you can go on appeal. But police today, they delve into land matters, and which is the Chairman of Police Service Commission and the Commission, we have started, and we are going to deal any policeman, I'm saying it now, clearing it, delve into land matters, we will deal with you in line with what the law says. I don't want to take your time. I appreciate you, but I'm warning, advising the incoming investigators something.
The organizers talk say the aim of the workshop now to boost operational capacity, make agencies work better together, and help Nigeria meet international standards for fighting financial crimes. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. Ohifemi Onosimo, TMC News.